Okay, today's bread test will be keto Italian yeast bread. Let's see. Author of the recipe is Emily Krill. It says prep time 1 hour 15 minutes. Cook time 45 minutes. Total time 2 hours. Yield 12 slices. Category bread, method bread, Italian diet cuisine, diabetic. Okay, ingredients. 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons warm water divided, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 envelope active dry yeast, 1 cup vital wheat gluten, 1 cup almond flour, 1/4 cup flaxseed meal, 3/4 teaspoons of salt, 1½ teaspoon baking powder, 3 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil, 1/2 tablespoon of butter melted. Instructions. Step 1. In a small bowl, mix 1/2 cup warm, like bath water, sugar, and yeast until dissolved. Cover the bowl and allow to sit until frothy, about 10 minutes. In a large bowl, mix the remaining dry ingredients. Add yeast mixture. Step 3. Add yeast mixture remaining 1/2 cup plus 2 tablespoons of water and olive oil to the dry ingredients and mix well with the paddle attachment of a stand mixer or wooden spoon, which I don't have. Step 4. Knead the dough for 3 minutes until it's well combined. Use the dough hook of a stand mixer or your hands. Don't over knead. Step 5. Form the dough into an oval shape on a greased cookie sheet. Put the dough in a warm, dry place and allow it to rise for 1 hour. Preheat. Step 6. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and melt the butter in the microwave. Step 7. Brush the top of the loaf with melted butter. Bake for 35 to 45 minutes until the crust is brown and the bread allows a hollow sound when you tap on the bottom. The internal temperature should read between 190 and 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Check by inserting an instant read thermometer into the side of the bread loaf. The closer to 200 degrees it gets, the crustier the bread. Step 8. Allow to cool for 1 hour before cutting. And side note, the sugar will be converted into alcohol and carbon dioxide in the fermentation process, so the carbohydrates are canceled out. The sugar has been left out of the nutritional information. And you can find it online at https://www.resolutioneats.com/blog/keto-italian-bread/. So let's see if you can see this here. Not really. I have to see if I can include it in the notes, the drop down. But anyways, and let's see here. Step 1. So tablespoon olive oil, that's over there. I already got all the ingredients measured out here. So a small bowl, mix 1/2 cup warm like bath water. Okay, so 2 cups of water. So 1/2 cup. Okay, 1/2 cup of water, 1.5 cups left. So okay. Active dry yeast packet. Sugar, already measured out, little cup. Sugar, yeast packet. And no perforation to make tearing easy. yeast bucket, sugar, it'll work for a cover. Ain't perfect. Just take your stuff, stir it in, mix it up. Not quite dissolved, but it's getting there. Set that off to the side. See if we can watch that bubble up. It's just going to cover it up. Okay, yeast mixture, cover. I guess it just keeps stuff out. It's not going to keep it warm. Okay, it's covered. Step 2, in a large bowl, mix the remaining dry ingredients. Okay, simple enough. Let's see, almond flour. New cover. Vital wheat, wheat. 1 cup of vital wheat gluten. Better cover. Let's see, this is the flaxseed. 1/4 cup of flaxseed. Flaxseed. And 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay. And dry ingredients are all mixed up. Let's see. Okay, this to mix the dry ingredients. Ta-da. Okay. Not the most romantic part, but just I like using a whisk to mix all the dry ingredients up together so that when you add the liquid, it's already mixed up well enough so you don't have to worry about having pockets or whatever. I have no idea how this is going to taste. I've never tried it. But it can't be too much different than regular bread making. Speaking of, turn my oven on low to heat it up so I can turn it into a proofer. It beeped a little bit ago and I forgot to turn it off. It'll be fine. Okay, dry ingredients mixed. Step 3, add yeast mixture, remaining 1/2 cup plus 2 tablespoons of water and olive oil to the dried ingredients. Okay, So 2 tablespoons go in there. So where's the 3rd tablespoon go? It's interesting. It calls for 3 tablespoons, but it only wants you to use 2 tablespoons in the mix. Okay. So we'll follow the directions. 2 tablespoons. Called for 3. Maybe they meant 3. We'll find out when we try it, I guess. One, 2. Okay, 2. Half cup. Hasn't been 10 minutes yet. Got some bubbles going on here. Kind of see it, not really. It's bubbling, it's working. It's activated. It smells like dough. It's promising. Okay. Well, the dry ingredients, which well, pound pasture, 1 spoon. Yeah, so 2 dry ingredients. So I guess we add the water now. Sorry. Okay, back at it. Currently mixing the dry ingredients with water to make the dough. I guess this is what you call a stand mixer. You don't have a countertop mixer. Well, it's a little more liquidy than regular dough. And when you knead the dough by hand, usually you always put flour or something down so you can work with it. I wonder how you're supposed to do this. The directions are kind of ambiguous on that. But of course this is liquid. That's after what, a minute and a half or so of mixing it with a fork. Clean up. Let me use another shot here. This is soaking all in. My puppy dog is barking for some reason. Okay. It resembles dough. Okay. Yeast mixture remaining half cup plus 2 tablespoons of water, olive oil. Okay, knead dough for 3 minutes, so well combined. Use the dough hook of a stand mixer or your hands. Don't over knead. Form dough into oval shape on greased cookie sheet. Put the dough in a warm, dry place. Allow for 1 hour to rise. Okay, so I need a cookie sheet and some grease. Stay a little warm. Okay. Cookie sheets. Grease. Like the old spray grease. Butter flavored spray grease. Okay. Buttery goodness of grease. Okay. Preheat oven 300 degrees. Melt butter in the microwave. Okay, so I need the butter to coat the bread after it's cooked for a while. Yeah, it's not like regular dough. It's kind of a big wet sponge. Let's see if I can get a better picture of this here. Big wet sponge. In the oval. Okay. It's not sticky. Brains. It's mental loaf. Okay, so oval shape. Okay, oval shape. Okay, so better picture. Oval loaf on greased pan. Let's see if we can do this. Oval loaf on greased pan. Horatio. I knew him well. A man of infinite jest. Actually touched the rack with my hand, so it's not going to be hot enough to kill it all, I guess. So, I guess we wait for an hour. It took me about 25 minutes to do all that, and probably another 15 minutes of measuring out everything. So, let's see. It is 22:30 in England right now. So, let's see. 1 hour timer. Alexa, set timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
Okay. Catch you back up with you in an hour. Okay, and welcome back to Science Experiment with Bread Baking. Okay. I think I did something wrong. Because it's not really proofing up like normal dough. It just kind of spread out over the sheet like a big blob. The timer will be going off in like a minute. So, going over the instructions here. So step 1, in a small bowl, mix half a cup warm water with water, sugar, and yeast until dissolved. Cover the bowl and allow it to sit. Okay, that's half a cup there. On the front it calls for 2 cups. Water. 2 tablespoons warm water divided. 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of warm water. Okay, so yeah, I thought it said 2 cups. I messed up. I put an extra half cup of water in it. Alexa, timer off. So anyways, it's been an hour. So yeah, it only takes 1 cup of water total for the bread mix. So I used a cup and a half, and it really soupy. So I'm going to try to salvage it. You know, you knead dough and let it proof up again. So I'm going to put a little almond flour down on my board here and see if I can't knead it in and take some of that moisture out, make it a little more of a mixture. Let's see. So going on with the directions. Yeast matter, palate attachment. Knead the dough for 3 minutes or until it's well combined. Use dough hook of stand mixture, foam oval shape. Let sit for an hour. Preheat oven. Yeah, step 5, where I messed up here. I'm going to see if I can knead the dough again and use the almond flour to kind of dry it up a little bit, and see if I can't let it proof for it a little bit longer and see if it'll recover. I might just end up putting it in a bread pan because yeah, I messed up. I put an extra half a cup of water in. So without further ado, let's look at the damage. Yeah, we have this soupish like mixture. A little better angle there. Yeah. Yeah, it's not real pretty. Over here. What I have here is a very sloppy bread cake. A little icing on it. Yeah, let's bake it up. Delicious. Okay, so I'm going to try to salvage this. Unfortunately, almond flour and vital wheat gluten is expensive. I should have paid more attention, but you know, it's the first time doing this. I don't feel too bad. But then again, if I did this all the time, this would be really expensive. So I'm not really happy with that. I don't like to spend extra money. Okay. Almond flour looks like salt grains. So I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. And it's not sticking. That's a good thing. Okay. Okay, it probably needs a little more flour. Give it a half a shot here. That's what, maybe a quarter cup altogether. Let's see. Pull up a dough ball. Wish it. Okay, it feels more like dough now by adding that little bit of flour. Get a better picture here. Looks like a dough ball, so that little bit helped. So I'm going to put it back on the pan here. let it proof up for a little while longer. Not my finest hour. Spray butter. You know what? I'm just gonna go with the loaf pan. So we got loaf pan instead of flat pan. Might actually work better this time. Put that down in there. Stick it back in my proofing chamber. My stone's got some heat to it, so it should be alright. And let's see. Give it a good another half hour and see how it comes out here. Wash my hands up. We wait for another half hour. Okay, we're back 20 minutes later. Yes. It's working. That actually looks like bread. Alright. Third, double in size. Down here. On the oven. 350. Start. Okay. Let's see, how long to bake it before I mess that up too. Okay, preheat oven 350 degrees, melt butter in the microwave. Yeah, it's not really that kind of. First top a loaf of melted butter for 35-45 minutes. I should do something about that. So 35 to 45 minutes. Alexa, set timer for 40 minutes.
For how long?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. Starting now.
Okay. So I'll go get some butter on top of the loaf there. See if it make it extra buttery and almondy flavored. And we'll see how it goes in about a half hour. Okay. Okay, so the extra timer went off finally. So after about 50 minutes of baking, the bread's done. At least it feels done. And now, just letting it cool off. Let me grab it here and show you. Did not exactly rise to the occasion. Kind of sunk in a little bit. There you go, you can see that better. But sounds like bread. Doesn't seem doughy. Stuck a toothpick in it. Came out nice and clean. So we'll see how it comes out. Let it sit for a while, cool off. Hopefully it'll come out of the pan. Don't want bread sticking in the pan. It's always bad. Okay. So we'll slice it up and give it a taste test here in about an hour or so when it cools down. Or however long. According to the directions. The closer to 200 degrees it gets, the crustier the bread. Allow to cool for 1 hour before cutting. So yeah, give it about an hour. So yeah. See you then. Okay, so the extra timer went off finally. So after about 50 minutes of baking, the bread's done. At least it feels done. And now, just letting it cool off. Let me grab it here and show you. Did not exactly rise to the occasion. Kind of sunk in a little bit. There you go, you can see that better. But sounds like bread. Doesn't seem doughy. Stuck a toothpick in it. Came out nice and clean. So we'll see how it comes out. Let it sit for a while. Cool off. Hopefully it'll come out of the pan. Don't want bread sticking in the pan. It's always bad. Okay. So we'll slice it up and give it a taste test here in about an hour or so when it cools down. Or however long. According to the directions. The closer to 200 degrees it gets, the crustier the bread. Allow to cool for 1 hour before cutting. So yeah, give it about an hour. So yeah. See you then. Okay, bread testing. One loaf out of pan, upside down. Feels good and dense. That's how we all love our bread, is extra dense. Okay. Shot over here. Ta-da! Not burnt. Nice and baked. Appears to be doing well. Bread knife. Let's see here. A little bread tester likes the ends. So let's cut an end off. Doesn't slice real well. Maybe a bread knife would be better. Okay. Try a piece here. So, a little spongy. Flavor's not bad. Not really flaky. Kind of dense. Let's see here. Can you see that? Come on, zoom in on the bread. Hello, that's right here. Well, let's try a bigger piece. Right about, okay. Nice little density to it. Not too bad. Just thin little slice. Bigger than my finger. Not bad. Let's see here. Cut off to the sides, it'll hurt myself. Okay, maybe like this. Nice. Spongy. Not too bad. Firm. It's come out like bread. Better than the other ones I've done. Oh, my bread tester just showed up. Bread tester, try this.
What's this?
That's your gluten-free
Keto.
keto Italian yeast bread.
I got some. Where's the butter?
Butter.
Butter.
They're going for the butter. So far, so good. Good to see you dressed for the occasion. Well, you know it is 2 a.m. somewhere in England right now. Okay, come closer.
Doesn't taste bad.
What's it taste like?
Bleh.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like cardboard. Even with me messing it up. Tastes good. You want another piece?
No. Waiting for the steak
You want a steak sandwich?
and bread. No. Steak and bread on the side.
Okay. Well, I think this wraps it up for the bread. We'll call this one a success, even with the setback.
What's it back?
You can watch the video and find out. We'll see you next time. Success, even with the setback.
What's it back?
You can watch the video and find out. We'll see you next time.
Dios mío, de steak.